When should you poach in pickleball? The right time to attack. If you've ever watched advanced pickleball players and wondered how they seem to intercept balls effortlessly, cut off rallies, and put opponents under constant pressure, the answer is often one thing: poaching. But here's the problem. Most recreational players either never poach or they poach way too much. Both mistakes cost points. Today we're going to answer the question, when should you poach in pickleball? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when to poach, when not to poach, how to recognize the best opportunities, and how to become a more dangerous doubles player. Before we begin, hit the like button, subscribe to Pickleball Hustle, and turn on notifications because I post new pickleball strategy videos every week. Let's jump in. The first thing you need to understand is what poaching actually is. A poach happens when you intentionally move into your partner's area to intercept a ball. Instead of allowing your partner to take the shot, you cut it off and take control. The goal is simple: create pressure. Take time away from opponents. Create offensive opportunities. Force mistakes. Poaching is not about showing off. It's about improving your team's position. And that's where many players get it wrong. They poach because they're impatient. Advanced players poach because the opportunity is there. That's a huge difference. Now let's answer the most important question. When should you poach in pickleball? The best time to poach is when your opponents hit a weak ball. This could be a high dink, a floating return, a weak third shot drop, a ball that lands too close to the middle, a shot with little pace. Whenever your opponents give you an attackable ball, poaching becomes a possibility. The key word is attackable. Not every ball deserves a poach. Now let's talk about one of the most common poaching opportunities, the middle ball. Many recreational players hesitate when a ball comes through the middle. Advanced players recognize opportunity. If you have a strong forehand and can comfortably cut off the ball, a poach can immediately create pressure. In fact, many successful poaches happen on middle balls. This is why communication with your partner is so important. If you're planning to be aggressive in the middle, your partner needs to know. Now let's discuss another excellent poaching opportunity: crosscourt dinks. When opponents become predictable during crosscourt dink rallies, advanced players start looking for patterns. If a dink sits up slightly too high, the middle player can step in and attack. These are often the easiest poaching opportunities in pickleball. The opponent thinks they're still in a safe dink exchange. Suddenly the ball is speeding back at them. Point over. If you're enjoying this video so far, hit the like button and subscribe, because we're about to discuss when not to poach. This is where many players lose points. Do not poach when you're off balance. Do not poach when you're late. Do not poach when you're guessing. Do not poach simply because you're bored. Bad poaches create giant holes in the court. Good players immediately exploit those holes. One of the biggest pickleball mistakes is forcing poaches that aren't there. Remember, just because you can poach doesn't mean you should poach. Now let's talk about poaching off the return. This is one of the most effective advanced doubles strategies. Imagine your partner hits a strong return. The opponents are forced into a weak third shot. Instead of waiting passively, you move aggressively toward the middle and look to intercept the next ball. Many advanced teams score easy points using this exact pattern: strong return, weak third shot, aggressive poach. Now let's discuss body language. One of the best ways to know when to poach is learning how to read your opponents. Watch their paddle, watch their feet, watch their balance. Players who are stretched wide, moving backward, or hitting from uncomfortable positions often produce weaker shots. Weak shots create poaching opportunities. The better you become at reading body language, the better your poaching decisions become. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake recreational players make: half-poaching. This is dangerous. They start moving, then hesitate, then stop, then change their mind. Now nobody knows who's taking the ball. Good poaching requires commitment. If you decide to poach, go, commit fully. attack confidently, recover quickly. Half-poaches create confusion. Full poaches create pressure. Now let's discuss communication. Communication is essential for successful poaching. Many advanced teams use signals before the serve. One finger might mean stay. Two fingers might mean poach. Three fingers might mean fake poach. The actual signal doesn't matter. What matters is having a plan. The best doubles teams don't surprise each other, they work together. Communication turns poaching from chaos into strategy. Now let's talk about fake poaches. This is an advanced tactic that works surprisingly well. Instead of actually crossing, you simply show movement. Your opponents see it, they panic, they change their target, and often they make mistakes. Sometimes the threat of poaching is just as powerful as the poach itself. Now let's discuss positioning after a poach. Many players focus entirely on intercepting the ball. Then they forget the rally continues. Good poachers recover quickly. If the point continues, you must immediately regain proper court positioning. A successful poach is only successful if your team remains balanced afterward. Now let's move into the drills. The first drill is poach recognition. Have a partner feed Dinks. Your goal is identifying attackable balls, not hitting them, simply recognizing them. This develops decision-making. The second drill is middle ball interception. Practice stepping into middle balls aggressively and recovering quickly. This builds confidence. The third drill is signal practice. Work with a partner and develop simple poaching signals. Practice until communication becomes automatic. The fourth drill is poach and recover. Intercept the ball, then immediately return to proper doubles positioning. This develops complete poaching skills. The fifth drill is fake poach training. Practice showing movement without crossing fully. Learn how to create pressure without overcommitting. Now let's discuss the biggest secret advanced players understand. The best poaches happen before the ball is hit. Think about that. Great poachers recognize opportunities early. They see weak positioning. They see poor balance. They see predictable patterns. And because they recognize opportunities sooner, they move sooner. That's why they always seem one step ahead. The real secret isn't faster movement, it's earlier recognition. Let's quickly review when you should poach in pickleball. Number 1, when opponents hit weak balls. Number 2, when a middle ball becomes attackable. Number 3, when cross-court dinks sit too high. Number 4, when opponents are off balance. Number 5, when you have a strong forehand opportunity. Number 6, when you and your partner communicate beforehand. Number 7, when you can recover quickly. And when should you avoid poaching? When you're guessing, when you're late, when you're off balance, when you're creating unnecessary risk. Master these principles and you'll become a smarter, more effective doubles player. And remember this simple poaching formula. Weak ball, early recognition, full commitment equals great poach. If this video helped you, smash the like button, subscribe to Pickleball Hustle, and share it with your favorite doubles partner. And tell me in the comments, what's your biggest poaching challenge? Timing? Confidence? Communication? Recovering afterward? Or knowing which balls to attack? I read every comment and often create future videos based on your suggestions. Thanks for watching, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next Pickleball Hustle video.